Hey guys, how's everybody? How's everybody today? Tiffany Higgins here, going live. We go live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Time. So you've got me for the next hour to ask any questions that you have on starting, growing, scaling a virtual bookkeeping business and how that can actually impact your family's lives to let you and your family and your kids live their ideal lifestyle, their dream life, get to go on vacations, get to work from home, have a flexible schedule, throw out budgeting, hire housekeepers, whatever it is that is important to your family, you can do when you start your virtual bookkeeping business. So I'm here to answer any questions. I love these lives to be super interactive. So if you are here with me today, say hi and tell me exactly what your questions are on starting your own virtual bookkeeping business. I am super excited and would love to answer those questions for you. So next week also, make sure you guys mark your calendar and tune in because we are going live and doing an interview of the next round of awesome student updates and student success stories and student wins told from the student's perspective exactly. So you definitely want to tune in next week so you can hear all about that because it's going to be a really, really, really good one. And I'm going to share a bit about some of the student success stories on this call as well. So please just make sure you guys let me know what questions that you have so I can answer them and make this a very good use of your time and very, very interactive for all of you that are taking the time out of your day to watch this live and be on this live with me here, because I know we're all super busy with the holidays, getting ready to celebrate whatever holiday you particularly celebrate. I celebrate Christmas, super excited. This is my favorite time of year ever. So I want to make sure that everybody is getting everything that they need from us and are able to get right into what they're doing, whether it's Christmas shopping, wrapping, cooking, baking, spending time with family, getting a little bit of work done so that you can really focus when you take that week off for Christmas. So anyway, I'm here to answer any questions that you guys have, and I am super excited to get started. So I kind of have a little presentation I'm going to share with you guys today, but I am excited to stop that presentation at any time questions come in. So please let me know what you guys have for me. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start my presentation here. In case you guys are new to the group or you have never been on a live before and you don't know who I am Tiffany Higgins. I am a CPA. I'm a mom of 5. And in May of 2015, my life totally changed when I decided to leave my corporate job at a public accounting firm and I started my own bookkeeping business. So here's a little post that I had posted on Facebook to let everyone know. I announced the opening of my bookkeeping firm. In the beginning, I did start to offer taxes, but I only did that for one tax season and realized providing bookkeeping services is really where it's at. And that will give you, as a mother of a family, real true freedom and balance in your life by having a bookkeeping practice. So here's the example of my announcement back in May of 2015. So this was always supposed to just be a side gig. And I was just planning on picking up enough clients to make up the difference between what my corporate salary was paying me, my net check, minus what I was paying our full-time nanny. So I didn't really need to pick up that many clients, but my bookkeeping business actually ended up exploding. So I took my daughter, at that time she was about 8 months old. I took her to networking events and stuff like that. She went marketing with me. So it's very family friendly, kid friendly thing that you can do. And within 7 months, I had enough clients marketing with my third baby that my husband was able to retire his corporate job in downtown Kansas City on Christmas Eve of 2015. So Christmas is always an extra special time for us. Here's the post that I made. That was his last day working, was on Christmas Eve. So he became a stay-at-home dad. So this was only about 7 months after launching my bookkeeping business. So as you can imagine, I had never had a bookkeeping business before. I had never been a business owner before. I had no idea how to do marketing or sales or setting up my pricing or quoting or actually servicing clients before. I had no clue how to do any of that. So I learned all on my own, figuring it out on my own. and a lot of trial and error. And even with that, in 7 months, I was able to cover all of our family's bills, enough that where he could work from home. And I did this while I had 3 kids at home with me. And I was also at that time taking care of my grandma who was in a nursing home for the whole summer. So if that gives you an idea of how easy it is to grow a bookkeeping business and how rewarding it is to put in that hard work and that effort to grow it, and look what you can accomplish. I was not working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. I couldn't. I had 3 kids. I was taking care of my grandma. It was summertime. They were home all the time. So I was able to balance all of that and do all of that by myself. So, and I was doing trial and error and making mistakes and learning and things like that. So if you guys can imagine, kind of hinting a little bit here on how much more quickly we're able to help you reach this level of success when you enroll in our programs. So just to give you an idea how it worked for me, how it works for our students, and what could possibly work for you as well. So let me know what you guys think of this, what questions you have. If you have questions, even like, what is it like to work from home with your husband? What is it like to have your husband be a stay-at-home dad? How many hours did you work? Did he help with the business? Did he help with the kids? Like, any questions, I'm an open book. So please ask away whatever questions you have. Traditionally, he was gone for 11 to 12 hours per day because he would commute downtown and he would be there for his, 8-hour shift, but he usually got there a little early. A lot of times he had to stay late. He had the hour in the middle of the day that was his lunch break. So he's really gone like 11 or 12 hours a day. So whenever he was able to be home all day long, it was a really radical and super exciting change for our family. And he got to be around and not miss any of our daughter's milestones. And he was there. The next slide you'll see. I'll tell you a little bit more about some really cool things that my husband was able to experience in a minute. But a year later, after bringing my husband home, we were able to buy a brand new Honda Odyssey van. It was about $45,000, and we paid it off within just a few months. And we took that van on a 16-day vacation across the country with our 3 kids and my niece. And it was, I don't know about you guys, but it was always a dream of mine to travel across the country and take a really long vacation and start hitting up all those places that I have always dreamed about going to. And it was unbelievable that we were actually able to do it. And only a year into my business. I mean, if I can do that a year into my business, imagine what you can do 2 years into your business, 3 years, and so on. So it's just mind-blowing that how many doors it opens to allowing you to live the life that you want. So I got so much to share with you guys during this live. I'm so excited. So stick with me to the end because there's some really cool extra things I want to share. So here's a picture of my family when we went on this 16-day vacation. The very first stop was in Estes Park, Colorado, and we went hiking. So this is my husband, Sean, my oldest, Landon, who is now about to turn 17, and we are taking him to Jamaica for his birthday. So that's really exciting. Another cool thing that you get to do when you don't have to worry about money. This is my daughter, Peyton, who is now 15, my niece, Cammie, who is going to be 15. This is me, obviously, and my daughter, Boston, at the time, who is now 7. So super exciting. And this is when we made our next stop in Mission Beach, California, and we got to all rent bikes and go for bike rides on the beach and stay like literally on the sand. It was like a dream come true, something I always wanted to do. Let's see. I got a question coming in. Lila says, I'm a single mom to a newborn baby. I don't have any prior experience with bookkeeping. Would it be ideal to try and learn a new trade right now? So Lila, I would have to say to you, like, what is your why? What is your current situation? We can go into depth with this on one of our discovery calls if you would like, but if you are looking to bring in some money and you don't want to leave that baby at home, this is going to be an ideal time for you. Just for that simple fact, you won't have to hire a nanny, you won't have to go to daycare, and you won't have to struggle financially. And so depends on what your goals are right now. If you need that income and you need that money, yes, absolutely. This would be a great time to start. If you don't need money and you want to spend some time with your newborn and just focus on your newborn, then maybe it'll be a good time to start in a few months. Kind of depends on what your situation is. But with the upcoming tax season coming on, it's going to be even easier to find clients. So it would be great to get all the framework built and be ready to take clients so that next month, when everyone is coming out of the woodwork, you are ready to rock and roll. So if you want to talk a little bit more in depth on a personal level, you can book a call with our team, and we will be super happy and excited to chat with you about what this will look like for you and your family and what the options are when enrolling in one of our programs. So, but to give you another example or to help you with this decision, Samantha Lawfer was one of our students that joined. I believe she had a very young toddler at home and was pregnant with her second, and she was a single mom. And she joined the academy, and I believe it took her about 3 months to get a client just because of all of the things that she was juggling at being a single mom. But that first client she got paid her about $4,000 a month, and she only had to work about 15 to 20 hours a week, I believe, for that client. And so it was a really amazing opportunity for her. And since then, she has been able to continue to grow her business and has continued to be a stay-at-home mom while supporting her family as a single mom as well. So it's a great time to do that. Everybody's situation is a little unique, so we're happy to hop on a call. We designate our free discovery calls specifically for diving deep into your situation and helping you determine when, if, and how and what program is right for you. So I can drop that link in here shortly, and you can book a call with us. So hi, Bridget. Thanks for saying hi. Kedzo, hi, a Kenyan CPA. Where do I start? I want to build a business. Awesome. Thank you so much. I think we have a one or two other people from that area as well. So let me go ahead and drop this link in here. You guys definitely want to get on our calendar before things fill up for the holidays. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link to our calendar in this chat. So Kedzo and Lila, am I saying that right? If you guys want to book a call real quick, that would be awesome. Let me know who you get booked with, and I can connect you with our team as well. Andrea says, what would I need to do to get started? I have some bookkeeping experience, but it has been a while since that. So again, Andrea, just go ahead and book a call with our team. We would love to chat with you about next steps and help walk you through the game plan and what it really looks like. But I'll also show you guys here in a few minutes. The best place to get started is to read my ebook if you haven't done so. And it's a really quick read, but very down to the point, really explains what my journey was like and help you really understand what's possible for you and what the journey could look like for you as well. Let's see, what else do we got? Bridget says, I am a single mom with 2 kids, 3 and 7. Oh, I really want to become a bookkeeper, but I don't have prior experience. How can I start this new career? Awesome. Bridget, you also please book a call. We would love to talk with you and help you. We've got a lot of single moms on this call today. This is a great, great opportunity for single moms because you can do so much of this from home. Let me give you a quick example. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute because this is so important to talk about. So I want to give you an example of one of our students, Chelsea. Chelsea is not a single mom. However, she had an in-home daycare and she was taking care of not only her kids all day, but several other people's kids all day as well. And her husband worked outside of the house. So as you can imagine, she spent about 12 plus hours a day taking care of kids while her husband was gone. And then in the evening, she only had a couple of hours, before her kids go to bed and things like that. And Chelsea was able to grow her bookkeeping business from making $0 to making over $5,000 to $6,000 a month over the last year. And she did all of that while she had kids at home. She didn't even have to leave her house. So this is a really awesome opportunity for single moms because you can still be home with your kids. You don't need a spouse to watch them. You don't need to take them to daycare and have that added expense. You can literally grow this business from home while you are with your kids. It's so amazing. And you can do it pretty quickly as well. So Chelsea was able to completely get rid of her in-home daycare, believe within about 3 to 4 months of enrolling in our academy. So that is amazing. She replaced her daycare and exceeded the money she was bringing in from her at-home daycare within 3 to 4 months. So super awesome, super exciting stuff for all of you guys that are single moms out there and really need to make this work. It can work, and it can work really fast, and it can be really flexible for your schedule at home and the responsibilities you already currently have with your kiddos. Hi, Amy from Arkansas. Lilia. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I love that. Rosman says, I've already got the course. You still provide a link to QuickBooks like you used to for a fee. I would like to do that if possible. So, Rosman, when you become a bookkeeper, you actually get QuickBooks for free. You get to use it for free, and then you get to help your clients get QuickBooks, and you actually get to have commission off of the QuickBooks subscription that your clients sign up for as well. So there isn't necessarily a link for you to sign up for that. You can go to QuickBooks Online Accountant and set up for your free trial or your free account. It is designated just for bookkeepers and accountants, and they do keep track of that. So if you're not using it for your accounting business, they may cancel your account. So, but it is free for accountants and bookkeepers. Marie says, would it work also for a UK resident? I have no experience. Absolutely, Marie. We have a super fantastic UK coach, and our UK student is having an amazing success with the program. So we are fully set up to accommodate any UK or Canada students as well. So if you are interested in chatting with us, please book a call at that same link, and we'll send you a Zoom link so we can hop on a call and show you around the academy and let you know how that works for if you're in the UK or in Canada. Great question. So Rosman, I am not quite sure exactly if it is different for the UK, but I don't think so. I don't think that accountants and bookkeepers in the UK have to pay for QuickBooks. I believe that it's a QuickBooks Online accountant everywhere. However, if you want to enroll in our academy, our UK coaches could definitely answer these questions for you and help you guide you through the whole process as well. Let's see. Oh, we got a lot of people from the UK here. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you also. Okay, I'm going to go back to sharing my screen here. All right. So, oh, this is another really cool thing for those of you that want to continue to grow your family. So in 2017, this was about 2 years after I started my bookkeeping business, I went through a twin pregnancy, and I gave birth to twins. They were collectively over 14 pounds. So hard pregnancy. It was so amazing to be able to have the flexibility of my bookkeeping business during that time, because my husband was able to be home and help with everything. And I was able to take random naps if I needed to, or go to all of my doctor's appointments without ever having to worry about PTO or my boss's feelings, or rushing at the clock and looking back to make sure I could get home for work. I could just do my bookkeeping work whenever I wanted. So if I had multiple doctor's appointments in the day or a week, it wasn't even a big deal. I just went to them like a normal person. You didn't have to worry about asking for permission to live your life. So that was really, really awesome for us. Here's a picture of me about a week before the twins were born. I looked like I was going to flip over if I leaned too far forward, but it was such a blessing to have my bookkeeping business to help me get through this, because I can't imagine having had to go to a corporate job with this giant stomach, honestly. And then here is a picture of me with the twins, and I did a lot of work sitting in this chair with my laptop, my notepad, and I got to just cuddle my babies and nurse them and have fun with them while I was still supporting our family. So it was just a really, really awesome and an amazing time, especially to have a bookkeeping business. And oh my gosh, they're 4 years old now. So this picture is like, oh, it's melting my heart. So melting my heart. Let me see. I've got a few more questions coming in. Cassandra says, hi from Texas. I'm in Texas too now. Hi back at you. I'm just checking you out to see if this is the right program for me. I'm disabled and need an at-home opportunity to make more money. I hate being dependent on the government alone. Absolutely, Cassandra. Just so you know, I was on food stamps before I started my bookkeeping business. And it's just amazing how far you can come. And you'll be able to see here, this is the next cool thing. I went from food stamps to this. So we were able to move back to my hometown, which was about 90 minutes away. We transitioned our kids to homeschool, and we bought a $500,000 house with a pool and a tennis court on my bookkeeping business profit alone. I was making over $200,000 a year, and I was working part-time, and my husband was a stay-at-home dad. So I went from food stamps to all of this. This is the house that we lived in. And let's see, we bought this house in 2018, and I was on food stamps in 2011. So 7 years. And this was only 2.5 years after starting my bookkeeping business. So it's just crazy, guys. It's crazy what opportunities you can have when you become a business owner, when you start your business. So Cassandra, if you have questions about wondering if this program is right for you, being disabled, this is something that's awesome because every single stage, every little part of your business can be done from your home, from your computer. So if you want to book a call with us, we'd be happy to dive into your personal situation on a one-to-one level and help you determine if this is right for you and answer every single question you have. So I posted the link to book a call on our calendar. So grab that before it fills up for the holidays. We've got a really tight schedule. So grab a slot so you don't miss out on getting a call before the holidays. Hey, I'm in Birmingham. Hey, Marie. Hello from Atlanta. Hello, Sonia. Hi, Maddie. Good to see you, Maddie. Elizabeth, it's exciting to know someone from the UK is here. Yeah, there's quite a few people from the UK. That's super exciting. Hey, Melissa from Massachusetts. Thank you guys so much for commenting. I really appreciate the interaction. So the next thing, okay, so you can find more details about the entire process of my story and my journey and what it could look like for you in my $6 ebook. It's called The Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper, How to Set Up a Side Hustle with Full-Time Pay. Most of my students say that this is the best $6 they've ever spent. It really opened their eyes to what was possible for their life and gave them a blueprint to success, a blueprint to know exactly what to do to reach their dreams and live their ideal lifestyle. So you can go directly to our website to grab a copy of that book. It's stayatHomeBookkeeper.com. And right there at the top is a link to be able to grab a copy of the ebook. So if you want to read that, it only takes about 90 minutes to get through the whole book. So, if you're interested in learning a little bit more and you haven't read this book, definitely grab a copy of it. If you're watching and you have read the book, comment below and let me know what you thought of it. Tell me a little bit about the book. Hi, Barbie from Idaho. Hi, Bridget from Minnesota. Thank you guys so much for commenting. Let's see, Marquietta. Hi from Texas here. Awesome. I have completed your self-paced course and I'm now ready to sign up with QB to start exams. Any suggestions on getting started with that? Study material. Have been scared to do with seeing posts of people not passing. So you're talking about the free QuickBooks Pro Advisor exam. This is something that you can do to give yourself just a certification. If you need that confidence of having at least one certification under your belt, you can definitely do the Pro Advisor exam. This thing changes all the time, and our student mentors in our academy keep up on those changes. And there is a lot of tips and tricks that we share in our academy on how to pass that, how to get it done, get it under your belt. I will say, number one, don't be scared of it. Most of the stuff that you're going to be learning in that test and the questions that they're going to ask are not even things you're going to be using in your bookkeeping business. So if you take that test and you're confused, don't let it discourage you because it is not really applicable to running and operating your own virtual bookkeeping business. But it is kind of nice to just get through it so you can say you're a QuickBooks Pro Advisor. But if you do want to enroll in our academy, we can help you with that. We can help you get past it. So feel free to book a call and we can discuss if that's going to be the right move for you. Thank you so much for commenting on that. So in January of 2019, I sold my bookkeeping business, which is another really cool thing. Bookkeeping businesses have a really awesome resale rate or valuation, especially if you set them up the way we suggest with a lot of reoccurring revenue. So it can be a really great opportunity for you to even to a stepping stone to maybe moving on up to something else. Like you want to have a brick and mortar business of some sort, or you've always had a dream to, I don't know, open up a bakery or something like that. A bookkeeping business can be the best first step to do that. Not only will it put you in a really awesome position financially, but it will help you understand finances and business finances in a whole new way that will set you up for life, for understanding this stuff for life. I can't tell you how many business owners don't understand their finances, and that holds them back in business. And for you to be able to understand that for your business, as well as understanding other people's finances, and of course, we teach all of this in the academy, you're going to be 10 steps ahead of every other business owner out there, which is so awesome. So March 23rd, 2019, I had the idea to start the Bookkeeper Academy. I created a Facebook group that you are in right now called Have Your Cake and Eat It Too. That is the motto of our company. And that really means that we want to show moms how they can be financially free without sacrificing time with their kids. So they can truly have their cake and eat it too. And they don't have to choose between career and finances and their kids. So even if you have no experience, no certifications or degrees in bookkeeping or accounting, you can do this. You can have your cake and eat it too. You can be financially free, and you can be the mom that you want to be. Okay. Any questions on that? Let me know. Okay, so next I want to share some student success stories. So in addition to all the lives we've been able to change and impact by bringing people onto our team, we're able to pay above average wages. Here are just a few recent examples of how we've been able to impact the women and some men in our actual program. So here's some student success stories. So I have a whole bunch I want to share. Before I share the ones on here, I want to share with you guys the one that is new this week. Let me see, where did I put it? I think it is right here. Yes, okay. So let's see. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Yes. Okay. So Sandra Gall just posted this in the group in this group on December 4th. So was that like 3 days ago? So I wanted to read this to you guys just to give you an example in case you didn't see it. She wanted to share a personal win. Joining this group and joining the academy has been the best decision I could have made. I have taken control of my life. I no longer have to rely on a company's small vacation time to enjoy my passion and my dreams of traveling Europe. I can go where I want, when I want. True freedom. I am currently in Greece with another trip planned in April. Traveling, seeing the world, living life. This is what it's all about. Don't get me wrong. I do have to accommodate my clients and make sure I get things completed before I go. Absolutely. You still have a business to run. So late nights and long days leading up to it, but so flexible schedule, guys, super flexible schedule, but so worth it all so I can take the time away. My new motto, work hard, play harder. I love it. So for Sandra, this is what life is all about for her. This is her living her ideal life. For you, it could be something different. It could be being there for your kids' milestones all the time. It could be homeschooling. It could be so many different things. And a bookkeeping business can fill that need for you. It's so exciting. So let me know what you guys think about this. Let me check and see what questions I have. Let's see. Oh, I got a lot of comments. Thank you guys. This is so great. Let's see. Marquietta says, I feel I will need the academy for confidence, but don't see the price for that. Yes, absolutely. We have several different options, and we discuss the investment options with you, depending on which program you like, on our free call. So if you want to book a free call, everyone on our team is super nice, very low, no pressure. Just book a call so we can talk about that with you. Let's see, Lilia, I can't remember how to say it. I thought the book was extremely helpful in giving good information about being a bookkeeper. It definitely made me want to learn more and pursue this. I think it would be the best thing for my son and I, so I can stay home with him. Yes, I would love to help you reach that goal of being able to stay home with him. Marquietta will book a call. Awesome. Melissa says, how much was the book? I paid $45. The ebook is, if you get it through our Facebook ads, it's $5.90. We do have an optional order bump that you can get that comes with a sales and marketing training that is $37. So a lot of people pay $42.90 to get that bundled package. But on our actual website, it is, I think it's $5.90 on our website as well. So Melissa, if you paid $45, you probably got a couple extra bonuses there. Marquietta says, I want to add this service to my tax business. Should they be under two separate LLCs or the same? No, I think you would be fine. I'm not a lawyer, so I can't give legal advice, but I think you would be fine keeping them all under one LLC. Absolutely. Cassandra says, can you please type the book a call link again? I'm unable to scroll down to it for some reason. Absolutely. Let me copy and paste that for you. Cassandra, right now, I'll do that. Okay, and then it looks like Tiffany from my team also did that as well. Thank you guys so much for being on top of everything. So nice. Let's see. Hi, Emily. Thanks for joining. Thanks so much for joining. Let's see what else we got. Lindsay says, hello from Canada. I'm booking a call. Been part of a Facebook group for a while. Can't wait to get going finally. Yay, Lindsay. This is going to be so exciting for you. Congratulations. We can't wait to talk to you. Okay, now I am going to switch back to this. Okay, so here's some more student success stories in addition to Sandra's awesome win of being able to travel Europe. That's so exciting. Okay, so Megan Davis. So Megan is now our client success director, and she makes sure everybody that joins our Bookkeeper Academy is having enormous amounts of success. So she will be holding your hand and guiding you through the process the entire time, as well as being able to have that same support from about 10 or 15 other people on our team. Megan Davis was our first student to complete the program, learn the skills, and launch her bookkeeping business. It only took her 3 months to quit her corporate job and support her family on her bookkeeping business profit. She went from a 4-hour daily commute to extreme flexibility and making 4 to 5 times more than she's ever made in her life. And she's able to travel around so her daughter can do competitive baton twirling. And I don't think I put it on here, but she also was able to enroll her daughter in private school. So, and she's a single mom as well. And she now completely runs the Bookkeeper Academy, oversees all of the students, and has, like I said, been promoted to student success director. So tons of people look up to her now, and she's been such an inspiration and has turned into a true leader. So it's really cool how not only it can impact your finances, your financial life, but it impacts you on a personal level so much, which, for many of you, that doesn't really excite you. You're like, oh, well, personal level, blah, blah, blah. That sounds woo-woo. But I know a lot of you in here really strive to be amazing moms, and that's really important to you. And I can tell you that doing this has inspired my kids, has given them so much more advancement in life that they would have had to learn later on when they were adults. And the stuff that they're going to be learning from you as you go through this, building this business and shifting your mindset and growing personally, is so much more impactful than they could ever learn from school or college or anything. And I can tell you firsthand from watching my son, I believe he was 11 when I started my business, or 10 and a half. And he is almost 17 now, and he's already started his first business. He officially became a business owner last week. And it's just so exciting to be able to pass that on to my kids. And it's a skill that you guys will all really, really, really love and be super, super happy with being able to share that with your kids. So I wanted to highlight that because it's super important too. Just an added little benefit there. So let's see, what other questions do we have? Marquietta says, how did you build your team? So this is really a great question. So, it's organic, it grows organically, and you just kind of do what you need to do as you get going. We have a blueprint to help you build your team. If you want to enroll in our mastermind is really focused very heavily on building out a team and putting your business in a position that you can scale and rely on your team to complete the work, because that's a whole another next step of actual freedom, is to be able to have other people that are working on your clients and working in your business for you, so you can work on your business. And then you're really never bound by deadlines or time crunches or anything like that. So it's really awesome. But building a team, a tip I can give you is hire for personality, hire for culture, and train the person creating video documented operating procedures. So those are the main tips that I can give you that'll help you a lot. But there's a lot of nuances to building a team, and we help everyone walk through all of those steps in our Elite Mastermind program. So if you're interested in doing that, when you book a call, we can discuss where you want to take your business, and that'll help us determine what program is going to be the best for you. So great question. Very great question. Let's see. So here's more of Megan's story in her own words. She says, I came across Tiffany's post in a mom's Facebook group. My daughter was wanting to do competition baton twirling, and I had no idea how I was going to pay for it or be able to be there because of her job. I launched my business in June of 2019. By November, I left my job to do bookkeeping full time. I went from barely able to pay bills to being able to take a 2-week vacation in July. We travel at least once a month to competitions in the spring and summer with my daughter. I was even able to buy a brand new vehicle while on vacation when mine broke down randomly. My daughter's now in private school, and I'm able to be there for all the school events as well. It's been completely life-changing for us. So super cool. So excited for Megan and everything that's to come. And this is just the beginning, guys. This is the beginning. She's only had her business for 2 years. Can you imagine what is going to happen in 4 years, in 6 years? This is the beginning. This is exciting. Okay, here's Vanessa. Love Vanessa. 2 years ago, I had just given birth to my first son. I knew I did not want to go back to work for someone else, and I did not want to send him to daycare at such a young age. Who can say I relate to that? Say I, because this is what happens to a lot of us, especially when you are a first new mom. You have that baby, you think you can balance it all, but all of those emotions completely shift your perspective in life, and it changes what you feel like you can do. I know when I had my first kid, I felt the same way. There was no way I can leave this baby for 30, 40 hours a week and have somebody else raise him. I could not do it. So I am so happy that we have an option for those people that don't want to do that. And Vanessa has not had to leave any of her kids. She had her second baby, and look at them, look at their family. They are always home together. I know she is on the borderline of being able to retire her husband too now. So it's just, it's so amazing that they all get to be together all the time. Okay, so I'm finished reading this. I found Tiffany's course and I jumped in headfirst with an infant and being in school full time. I launched in August of 2019, and by the end of November, I had 3 paying clients. 2 years later, I hit my first $10,000 month in July 2021, 1 month after she gave birth to her now 4-month-old. And my business is on track to retire my husband within the next year. I thank God for Tiffany and everything she has done for us in this community. Yay, I'm so proud of Vanessa and so excited. And I just want to say to you guys, this is not like an outlier. This can be you. There's so many students that are having this success. The only thing that will stop you is your mindset, your belief in yourself. Like, okay, Vanessa is a very special person, and so is Megan, and so are all of you, but they are not so special in a way that you can't do this either. This is something everyone can do. Everyone can do this. And I'm so proud of Vanessa. I'm so proud of Megan and all of the students, and I will be so excited to be proud of you when you do this too. Okay, here's Lisa. I love Lisa's story. She has been so awesome with sharing all of these details with us. So she says, before I joined the Bookkeeper Academy, I was doing bookkeeping for the company I used to work for, but I always had a nagging feeling in the back of my head that I should be doing more. I felt the call, but there was a problem, actually lots of problems. I have a large household to take care of. So Lisa has My youngest is 16, still at home, and my 81-year-old mother lives with me as well. I have my oldest daughter and her family of 5 currently living in my house too. My husband travels all the time. It's just me keeping all these spinning plates in the air, so I figured there was no way I could even think about working more. Even worse, I also felt I was not good enough. I wasn't experienced enough, thin enough, or smart enough, or too old. I felt like my time had passed and I was destined to live life from the sidelines to take care of everyone else. Well, no more, she says. So 6 weeks ago, I had purchased Tiffany's Bookkeeper Academy program. I was going to put it off until January, but even with a ton of personal commitments already on the books, I said, no, I'm doing it now. And somewhere along these last 6 weeks of learning, I got myself back. I realized I do have a skill I can use to make a ton of entrepreneurs' lives better by freeing them from the time and angst of doing their own bookkeeping with QuickBooks Online. And she says, as I get closer to my official December launch date, every day is better for me. I have become a much better, more confident version of myself. I met with a local CPA this week about my services. I worked up some courage and created my social media profiles and even confidently posted my picture, which she took at Funnel Hacking Live last month when her and I actually got to meet in person. I am so happy about the future knowing I am enough. I can serve others at a higher level. I can be a professional and still be a mom and a grandma. And don't forget, an awesome daughter. I will soon start looking for more clients and cannot wait to enjoy a significant increase in income while still free to enjoy a flexible lifestyle. I just signed a contract to build a pool in my backyard, so that should tell you how confident I am about the future. Tiffany, this process has brought me back to participating in life fully again. You've helped me so far beyond teaching me how to run a bookkeeping business. I will forever be grateful. So exciting. I love these stories and how much being in this program is changing their lives on every level, from financial to emotional to physical levels. So many awesome benefits that you can get out of this. Let's see. Rosman says, I'm still working the dreaded 9 to 5, which has been extended to 7 for today. Can I watch the rest later? Absolutely. This will always be listed. And we also have a link on our website, stay-at-home-bookkeeper.com, where you can go and watch any of the previous recorded lives as well. So as you guys are going through this, I'm happy to stop at any point and answer any questions you have. If you have any specific questions for me, or if you have questions about these students and their success stories, comment and let me know that as well. Anne says, my transformation with joining Tiffany's group was more emotional than financial. I'm someone who has constantly walked all over, someone who loves to stay in their comfort zone, and someone who consistently tells herself that she can't do it. I always seem to doubt myself and my abilities. When I discovered Tiffany's group, I couldn't even believe I was considering joining. I mean, I have joined Mary Kay, Melaleuca, and many other business groups to try and sell to make a little extra money. To say I failed would be an understatement. I literally gave most of my products away for free because I felt bad pressuring someone into buying my product. I actually lost money. I remember talking to my husband about joining the cake family, and he looked at me like I was joking, but I knew that he was opening a business and he wanted me to do his books. So it couldn't hurt, right? I could learn how to do his books and get paid to do other people's books. What a great idea, Anne. I love it. Isn't her son cute? He's so adorable. I finally made the decision to do it and started to actually learn and understand a little about bookkeeping and even taxes. Tiffany's courses took me step by step in the whole process of owning a bookkeeping business. I just kept pushing forward and doing everything she said to do, even though it was super nerve-wracking. Because of her direction, the weekly mindset meetings, the one-on-one help for a year, and the cake family being there for me every step of the way, I can proudly say I've gained tremendous confidence in myself. I am motivated. I am finally helping our household financially after being a stay-at-home mom for 4 years. I am healthier emotionally and physically, and I am overall even a better mom. I never thought I would own my own business, but I am extremely proud to say that today I am a successful and upcoming business owner, and I owe all of that thanks to Tiffany and the amazing family she has created. I cannot wait to see where this business takes me in the next few years. So excited. I love Anne's story and what she shared with us about her journey and how this has impacted her. So I know a lot of you can relate to this and these feelings of, lack of confidence and not being good enough, and how a bookkeeping business, being a business owner, can really help you step into yourself and own it and be an awesome person. And that is just as important as being like the nurturing part of being a mom. Showing your kids that you can do this stuff is such a great example for them. Super motivating for your kids. Here's Chelsea. Chelsea's the one I talked a little bit earlier, and she is the one that had the daycare. So let's learn a little bit more about her story. Chelsea says, since I was a teenager, I knew I wanted to be home with my kids once I had them. My mom had a home daycare as long as I could remember, so it was just what I was used to. Once I had my daughter, I started my own home daycare, but I always had trouble finding kids to watch. By the time I was pregnant with my third kid, I was sick of babysitting. It's long hours, like 6 to 6, 5 days a week for very little money. She said she averaged only about $1,000 to $1,300 per month. So I wasn't even making minimum wage. And I want to point out that if you guys calculate all of your commuting time, every hour that you spend outside of your house and away from your family, and divide that by your net pay, how much per hour are you actually making? It's probably pretty low. On average, we figured it up. It was like $13.50 is what people were making after they factored in all of the time they were actually away because of work. Not that 40 hours a week that you are supposed to be paid for, but all of the time that you're away from your family, divide that out and see what your hourly rate is. But she wanted to be home with her kids, so she didn't want to change that. She didn't know what else to do. And the only bookkeeping experience that Chelsea had was entering checks and counting cash when she worked at JCPenney. And as I got more sick of babysitting, she said, I kept going back to bookkeeping. Everything I read about said anyone can do it, but I had no clue how. Then I came across Tiffany in a homeschooling group, and she told me all about this course. I love that I knew she was a real person. We even happened to have gone to the same high school. True story, found that out much later. So I bought her course. I figured I was smart enough to figure it all out. I didn't need her academy. Her course is great. It teaches you not only the basics and walks you through a whole year of bookkeeping, but it even tells you how to set up a business. Who knew I was doing it wrong with my home daycare? The course taught me the basics, but I quickly realized I needed help with marketing. I had no clue what I was doing, so I joined the academy. And this is where success really takes off, guys. If you're understanding the difference between just a DIY course, figuring things out on your own, or actually having support. So she says the support there is incredible. With all the help with the office hour Zooms, I have figured out marketing and my niche in real estate investors. Without the team of mentors Tiffany has, I would not have been able to have clients as complicated as I do. I have grown from one client to almost 30 now because of all the support the Academy has given me. I went from making $1,000 a month to over $6,000 a month and still growing. I even signed up, guys, she did this while she had a bunch of kids at home, and she did it during nap times. I even signed up for the Academy for another year because this group helps me so much as I grow my business, which now has an employee, and because the other students have become my colleagues that I don't dream of losing anytime soon. So in case you guys are wondering, our Academy is a 12-month program, but we have a lot of students that want to stay in it because we can continue to help you grow beyond every stage that you're at. So if you want to stay in even past the year, there's options for that. And having somebody helping you at every stage of your business is only going to help you grow to the next stage and get to the next level of life faster. So that's an option for any of you that are wondering, well, what's after the 12 months? Chelsea also says, Tiffany and this group she has created has truly changed my life and my family's life forever. I will never be able to fully express how grateful I am for her. Thank you. So exciting. I love this. Let's see. I think I got time for like one or two more. Demita's awesome. I love this picture of her and her children. She says, I'm a widowed single mom who lost my identity when my husband died. Everything turned upside down. I quit my medical sales job and I didn't work for 6 years. Life insurance and benefits filled in the gaps. But then I needed to start bringing in income, and I tried several work at home scenarios that just aren't worth it. I came across the bookkeeping ad at just the right time, and though I never pictured myself being a bookkeeping business owner, here I am. I am a turtle and slowly building my business and making money, but it's the personal and emotional parts that have impacted me the most so far. Starting and owning this business has given me back some sort of identity outside of being a mother, confidence that I can learn new things and that my life wasn't tied up in my husband, and especially that amazing confidence when people ask what I do. It doesn't matter how small my business is right now, but the feeling of empowerment it has given me at such a crucial time in my life is priceless. And Demita's been sharing some stories about some of her clients that she's got in the academy and how amazing they have been and supportive of her. And it's just incredible. It's incredible the kind of people that she has been able to attract. Crystal says, as an active duty military spouse, my career has been second to my husband and family for 17 years. Each move, I was starting over. If it didn't work out, we'd be moving again soon anyway. Last summer, we made our final move. We are finally home and can put down roots. This was exciting and scary. It was finally my time to do something for me. I did a lot of self-reflecting on my personal gifts and talents, research on how I could make good money while having a flexible schedule, and how all my life experiences might be used to help others. In that research, I found bookkeeping and Tiffany's course. I dreamed of being an entrepreneur and owning my own business since I was 10 years old. I'm now 40, 9 months into owning my successful bookkeeping business, and I have just replaced my full-time salary working part-time at home. I still forget some days and I have to pinch myself. I'm so thankful for this group and can't wait to keep reaching new heights. When my husband retires from the Air Force, we will be in a financial position for him to do whatever he loves or nothing at all, thanks to my bookkeeping business. So super excited. So there are so many more that we can go on. I'll read Tanya's. I was one of Tiffany's first students, and her program has changed my life in so many ways. Not only has it improved my self-esteem, but it gave me the confidence that I can do something powerful for myself and my kids. I have had my business for almost 2.5 years. This transformation has allowed me to show my teenagers that if you want something bad enough, you can achieve it no matter what. You just have to have the mindset and self-discipline to achieve it. My kids and I would not be where we are today without Tiffany, her program, and her support team. Thanks for changing me and my family life for the better. So exciting. So exciting. And here's Casey. Casey says, I was simply lost. I was running so fast all the time, trying to make it all work out. Every week was a hard week. Every week I said, if I can just get through this week, then next week will be different. I'll be on time. I'll wake up earlier. I'll catch up on the laundry and the dishes. The next week was never better. I was broke constantly. We made decent money, but I was living paycheck to paycheck. The weight of our bills was crushing me slowly. It's a hopeless feeling waking up every morning, dreading the day. My second child was born in May of 2019, and I just knew I had to change something. I saw the ad for the Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper Academy and was called to click on it. I devoured the ebook and purchased the course that night. That was September. My son was only 4 months old. My daughter was 5. I had no idea what I was doing, but I knew I had to do something different. I leaned in, and I leaned in hard. Every minute of my spare time, I was working on my business. By January, I had my first paying client, $500 a month. It was a start and covered most of my business expenses. I was so empowered. I knew this was my ticket out. Fast forward almost 2 years later, and I have 2 employees that do most of the day-to-day tasks. I'm only working about 20 hours a week, and I still make 3 to 4 times what I made full-time with a degree. The mindset coaching Tiffany has brought in has helped me reconnect with myself and my children. Our family as a unit has hope for our future. Our foundation is solid. Emotionally and financially, I have grown leaps and bounds compared to who I was 2 years ago. I was lost, but I am so incredibly incredibly grateful that Tiffany was who I found. So excited, so honored to be part of Casey's journey. And Casey also now has enough time that she comes back and coaches and is one of our lead coaches in our academy as well. So exciting. And prior to doing this, like she said, she had no bookkeeping experience. She worked in a veterinary clinic, a lab, a vet lab. So you guys, anybody can do this and anybody can make their life absolutely amazing. So I've got a whole bunch more to share, but let me just skip here to the end. Now that you're done crying, or is it just me? Who's ready to book a free call with our team? So we posted the link a couple of times in here. So book a call, get on our calendar before it books up for the holidays, before our team takes some vacation time over the holidays, before everybody's busy, get on that calendar. You want to decide if this is going to be right for you. So you can launch your business before tax season hits, because it's a really great time. It's even easier to start your business when tax season is rolling, because so many people are looking for bookkeepers. You can't get your taxes done unless you have your bookkeeping in order. So book a call with us. Comment below if you guys have more questions, and don't miss next week. Next week, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Time, you get to hear from some of our current students. They're going to be interviewed right here at this time. So don't miss it. Put it on your calendar, set an alarm, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.